On the news this morning, HEPAN moves to curb substandard medical equipment in Southeast. The Anambra in diaspora urged to invest in their state. President Tinubu seeks media support in strengthening Nigeria's democracy. Greece battles intense wildfire on Chios Island. Security is here to stay in Anambra. The Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra state, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 0800-2200-008. ABS television is now live on cable free to air. Join us. Now on healthcare, good morning, and welcome to the news. My name is Nonye Nwokoye. Now, on Healthcare Equipment and Allied Products Providers Association of Nigeria, HEPAN, on its zone, has been inaugurated in Awka with Chief Damian Onyekachi emerging as chairman of a 6-man interim management team. Other members of the team include Mr. Oliver Ugu, coordinator, Dr. Ibe Ugu, secretary, Mr. Ahubarezama Obidibo, public relations officer, Dr. Humphrey Obiefule, and Dr. G. Ekene Chukwemeka Modeling Fight. This report taken from here.
Inaugurating the team, the national president of HEPAN, Dr. Ifeanyi Nwankwo, announced that the interim leadership will pilot the affairs of the association for 1 year, charged them to admit only credible persons into the association, as HEPAN has zero tolerance for unethical practices. Dr. Nwankwo also emphasized the importance of prioritizing members' welfare in times of sickness, disaster, death, and during social events.
We are going to work with the government. We are going to talk to ourselves to make sure that whatever cannot be sold in other countries is not sold in Nigeria, because there are many importers in our nation. We will make them to understand that no, we don't want anything substandard any longer. We will cleanse ourselves.
In his acceptance speech, Chief Onyekachi assured that they will work with relevant bodies to end importation of substandard medical equipment into Anambra State and other southeastern states, noting that such equipment results in diagnostic errors.
So we need to educate our members. Devices are different from equipment. Equipment, you need to be a professional for you to be able to know that this is a 6-month machine, a CT machine.
Chukwemeka Modelim, ABS News.
The Anambra have been called upon to take responsibility in building an investment-worthy homeland by highlighting the positive developments taking place across the state to their relatives in the diaspora. Chibuzo Bidike has the details of that.
The former Transition Committee Chairman of Orumba South Local Government Area, Prince Neville Uchendo, made a call on the Weekend Show, a program aired on ABS television. Prince Uchendo commended Governor Chukwuma Soludo for his massive developmental strides. He, however, lamented that many diasporans are often discouraged from returning home due to frightening and negative stories they hear from family members. Prince Uchendo therefore urged in the Anambra to become ambassadors of their homeland by sharing the good news about the state's progress. He emphasized that by speaking positively about Anambra, more diasporans would be encouraged to return, invest, and contribute to the state's continued development. He concluded by calling on the Anambra in the diaspora to return home and join hands in building a state everyone can be proud of.
Most of our people have too much money in overseas, but because of one story or the other, they don't want to come home. But I tell them that they can come home when whatever they are building for you, whatever your sister or your brother is doing for you, just rush and come and see that that thing that's telling you is true. And once you start coming, you have opened the way.
Away now from state stories, President Bola Tinubu has underscored the role of the journalism profession in actualizing the June 12 struggles, which culminated in the current democratic dispensation in Nigeria. Tinubu said these collective struggles largely informs his affinity with the media, which remains unblemished till date. Tinubu spoke through the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, at the 70th Anniversary Gala Award Night and Book Presentation of the Nigeria Union of Journalists, NUJ, held weekend at the Sheikh Musa Yaradua Center in Abuja. The president, however, seized the forum to advise media professionals on the need to project Nigeria's democratic gains and progress stories positively, as it could help in consolidating the nation's 26-year democratic journey and foster civic confidence in public institutions. He encouraged the media to stand firm against misinformation, uphold the truth and public accountability, and honor the legacy of fallen heroes of the press. On the foreign scene, dozens of firefighters struggled to control a major wildfire ravaging on the Greek island of Chios for a second day. The fire department said 190 firefighters were battling the blaze on the eastern Aegean Island, backed up by 35 vehicles, 5 helicopters, and 2 water-dropping planes. Their main objective is to stop the flames reaching residential areas and regions vital for the production of mastiha, a natural resin harvested from mastic trees. Wildfires are frequent in Greece during its hot, dry summers, but authorities have said climate change has been fueling bigger and more frequent blazes. Push alerts have been sent to mobile phones in the area, urging people to evacuate a total of 16 villages, settlements, and neighborhoods on the outskirts of Chios town since the blaze broke out on Sunday at noon. And on sport news, a former Belgium forward, Dries Mertens, has announced his retirement from football with his contract at Galatasaray due to expire at the end of this month. The 38-year-old said he was hanging up his boots but would play in an exhibition match organized by his former Napoli teammate Marek Hamsik in July. Mertens is Napoli's all-time record goal scorer with 148. He won 2 Italian Cups with the club before leaving for Galatasaray, where he won 3 successive Turkish Super League titles in 2022. Mertens made the last of his 109 international appearances at the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, where Belgium was dumped out in the group stage and scored 21 goals for his country. And that's the news. Now remember, you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page. Follow us at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television Oka, on X at ABS Radio TV, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. And the main news again, Hepan has moved to curb substandard medical equipment in Southeast. The Anambra in diaspora have been urged to invest in their state. President Tinubu has sought media support in strengthening Nigeria's democracy And on the foreign scene, Greece battles intense wildfire on Chios Island. Note, security is here to stay in Anambra State. The Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business. And for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers 5111 and 0800-2200-008. ABS Television is also now live on cable free to air. Join us. And that's the news. We thank you so much for watching. My name is Nonya Mokoe. Good morning and have a blessed day.